Hi everyone, John here, and today I'd like to talk to you about an essential kitchen gadget that I think every kitchen needs, the vegetable peeler. Now there's lots of different vegetable peelers that are out there. Some would just say, I don't need one, I've got a knife. That's okay, that's fine. Go ahead, use your knife, Mr. Know-It-All. I don't mind. I like to have a vegetable peeler because I think it makes things a lot easier, a lot quicker. And you know what? You can peel just so many vegetables with it. And some fruits too, right? You might not want to peel a pumpkin, but carrots, potatoes, that sort of thing, certainly can. I'm going to show you the ones that I've got. So this was my very first one. It's a pretty standard thing. It's got a blade on top and you just slide over top of the vegetables as such and you can peel your vegetables that way. Later on, I thought I'd upgrade and get this one. And I don't like this one. I find it a little cumbersome. It's pretty large to handle, but it's also another option. And then one time I got this freebie. It's completely different. You notice that this is an up and down blade and this is a side to side blade. I think the idea is that this one is better for peeling along circular type things like a mango or a butternut squash, while this is more like a carrot or perhaps a parsnip. Well, let's try them all out today. I have just the thing to try it on, potatoes. Everyone's favorite food, right? This morning I went to my local grocer and I asked him, Mr. Grocer, sir, do you have some potatoes that I could have? And he said, you bet I do. I have some gourmet aged potatoes. I'm like, aged potatoes? I've never heard of those. He explained to me that when you age a potato, you actually intensify the flavor. How could you go wrong? Potatoes are good. Aged potatoes are better. So I came home with this. It's just your regular old bag. He says he's been storing it in his back cupboard for about 15 months. So let's see what's going on. See, there's a little bit of growth coming out there. I'm just going to cut it open and we're going to find out what is in store for us with these crazy aged potatoes. Oh, look at that. Now that's some aged potatoes. 15 months? I bet this is more like 2 or 3 years. Well, yeah, maybe 2 or 3 years. All right, so let's get this started. First we'll go with the classic, the very first one that I ever had, and we'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, much easier than a knife. You can see it just slides over the skin there, and yeah, good job. Maybe I'll take off some of these growth ones. Thanks, Mr. Grocer. These are going to be delicious. You can see I get a nice clear spot to pull my blade over. And that's my original one. Now let's try this new one. Doesn't fare much better. Perhaps, like I said earlier, this is more for a carrot or a parsnip. Why don't I try the new one? The rounded one that you're supposed to use. Oh, for round objects. And look at that. Much better. Let's try another one. I'll just take the potato sprouts off, hold firmly in my hand. Oh, look at that. Nice round peel. Huh! Who would have known? All these years I've been using the raw ones. Good thing I'm making this instructional comparative movie right now. Just start at the top, pull the slider, the blade down, and before you know it, peeled potatoes. Wow. All right, guys, I'm going to take a little moment here. I'm going to peel these potatoes up and we'll see what we got at the end. Well, everybody, I'm back. I've been peeling potatoes and you can see I've gotten quite the mountain of peelings, all with this handy dandy device, the vegetable peeler. Now, I had shown you that these ones were also available, but I found that this one was definitely the most efficient one to use. for circular things like a potato. Just going to finish off doing these last two ones here, two potatoes here. You can see it just slides right down without a whole lot of issue. I've saved my other ones. I've placed them in water in my side sink here, just so that they wouldn't go brown and oxidize. Boy, is my wife going to be surprised when she gets home. Artisanal aged potatoes. Never knew there was such a thing. And to think that 10-pound bag only cost me $8.99. Who would have thought? I guess you pay for the storage, or at least this is what the grocer says. And if they turn out, I know I'm going to go back tomorrow and see if I can get any others. So there you go. Doesn't clean it completely down, but it does a pretty good job. I think I'll leave those eyes and little bits of skin just on there to give that extra rustic flavor. Super easy kitchen gadgetry, the vegetable peeler. Don't try cooking without one. I'll see you again.